Discover the amazing wonderpoos octopus in the Philippines. This incredible creature, known scientifically as Wonderpoos photogenicus, has captivated scientists and nature lovers alike. Found in the vibrant waters around the Philippines, this nocturnal octopus is famous for its extraordinary ability to change its skin color. When sensing danger, it can rapidly shift from subtle hues to striking reds and oranges, a skill that not only helps it blend into its surroundings, but also confuses predators. The wonderpoos uses specialized cells in its skin called chromatophores, which expand or contract to reflect different colors. This remarkable mimicry allows it to display both beauty and bravery, showcasing its fascinating adaptations in the wild. Exploring the underwater habitats of the wonderpoos opens up a world filled with wonder and mystery. Have you ever seen such an incredible creature in action? This might surprise you. Magnetic levitation transportation is here. Imagine a train gliding effortlessly above the tracks, floating on a cushion of magnetic force. That's precisely what magnetic levitation, or maglev for short, does. Using powerful magnets, maglev technology allows trains to move without touching the rails, significantly reducing friction and wear on both vehicles and tracks. This means these futuristic trains can travel at incredible speeds, often exceeding 300 miles per hour, while using less energy. Not only does this enhance efficiency, but it also provides a smoother, quieter ride for passengers. Cities around the world are investing in this innovative transportation system, hoping to revolutionize public transport. As more maglev projects develop, we could be on the brink of a new era in how we travel. Are you ready to hop into a maglev train and experience this technology for yourself? Why exactly does Daxia Mountain challenge adventurers? Climbing Daxia Mountain is no easy feat due to its nearly vertical rock steps that test even the most experienced hikers. The moment you start your ascent, you're greeted by a steep path demanding strength and endurance. However, the rewards are absolutely worth the effort. As you navigate the winding steps, each turn opens up breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. The sheer cliffs and dramatic drop-offs create a stunning backdrop, making every step feel like an adventure. The trail winds through lush foliage, and you might even spot various wildlife, adding to the thrill. Many climbers find that the challenge brings a sense of accomplishment, pushing their physical limits while connecting with nature. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just seeking a scenic hike, Daxia Mountain offers an experience that is both exhilarating and visually stunning. Here's a wild fact about Easter Island's wonders. This remote paradise offers not just its famous statues, known as moai, but a treasure trove of natural beauties that astound visitors. Picture yourself strolling along unique pink and black sand beaches, where the vivid colors arise from the island's fascinating volcanic rock and minerals. The island's topography is defined by Rano Kau, an extinct volcano that features a gorgeous crater lake and provides breathtaking panoramic views. Adventurers will find themselves wandering through lush green landscapes filled with endemic flora and fauna, perfect spots for hiking and wildlife watching. Keep an eye out for the island's rare birds that call this place home. The combination of the awe-inspiring moai and the island's stunning scenery creates a magical experience rich in history and culture, making Easter Island a bucket list destination. Whether you're planning an escape or captivated by its stories from afar, this mysterious island offers sights and legends waiting to enthrall anyone who seeks them. Are you ready to explore its secrets? Prepare to be amazed by flamboyance of flamingos. This delightful term perfectly captures the colorful charm of these beautiful birds. Flamingos are more than just stunning in their pink feathers, which derive their hue from the food they consume, such as shrimp and algae. Their social behavior is equally captivating. When you observe them together, you notice they aren't merely congregating. A group of flamingos often forms close-knit communities that showcase unique dance moves and synchronized preening rituals. This vibrant display plays a crucial role in attracting mates, emphasizing the importance of social interactions in their lives. Flamingos communicate through various vocalizations and body language, expressing everything from their alarm to affection, creating a rich tapestry of communication. Watching these slender-legged creatures wade gracefully through the water, Remember that their flamboyance goes beyond appearances. It's integral to their social dynamics. So the next time you spot a gathering of flamingos, consider you're witnessing a true flamboyance in action, showcasing their beauty and social finesse. Did you hear about Chris Hemsworth's kind gesture? For the filming of Thor, Love, and Thunder, Chris Hemsworth decided to abstain from meat before an important kiss scene with his co-star Natalie Portman, who is vegan. This thoughtful act not only showcased Hemsworth's respect for Portman's lifestyle choices, but also highlighted how actors can support each other on set. During a British radio interview, Portman shared this story, revealing how much she appreciated Hemsworth's consideration. It's not every day you hear about such friendly gestures in Hollywood. By choosing to avoid meat, Hemsworth aimed to make Portman feel more comfortable and respected, demonstrating a sense of camaraderie that can be rare in high-pressure environments. This decision ranks as a small yet impactful way to create a positive work atmosphere. It reminds us that kindness and understanding can go a long way, even in the midst of making a blockbuster film. Isn't it great to see such support among colleagues? What if Johnny Bravo was only a school project? This beloved character from Cartoon Network actually started as a thesis project created by animation student Van Partible. Picture this, a young artist inspired by the legendary Elvis Presley, blending the rock star's swagger with a unique comedic flair. Johnny's over-the-top personality, complete with a muscular build and a signature hairstyle, quickly charmed his way into the hearts of viewers. After Van presented his idea to class, it caught the attention of his professor and then executives at Hanna-Barbera. They saw potential for something spectacular and greenlit the development of a full television series, transforming a college project into a cultural phenomenon. Johnny Bravo first aired in 1997 and became famous for his hilarious misadventures and miscommunication with women. His catchphrases and catchy songs made him an enduring figure in animation. Isn't it amazing how a simple school project can evolve into a character loved by generations? Let's uncover the truth about French bakeries. In France, a bakery must make all its bread from scratch to proudly call itself a bakery. This law ensures that when you step into a boulangerie, you're indulging in artisanal creations, crafted with skill and passion. Outsourcing any step in the bread-making process means losing the cherished title of a bakery. This tradition reflects the French commitment to quality and authenticity in their food culture. From kneading the dough to baking it to golden perfection, every loaf reflects the baker's artistry and dedication. Imagine walking by a local bakery with the warm aroma of freshly baked baguettes inviting you inside. The rules keep the bakery experience genuine, distinguishing it from mass-produced bread you might find in a supermarket. So next time you enjoy a crusty baguette or a fluffy croissant, remember that it originated from a committed baker who followed the rules to maintain that beloved title. Did you know Raphael Lemkin invented the term genocide? This remarkable Polish Jewish lawyer introduced the term in 1943 to describe the systematic extermination of a specific group of people. Lemkin was deeply motivated by the disturbing events of World War II, which included the horrific treatment and mass killing of Jews and others. He wanted to ensure that such atrocities would never be overlooked again, so he sought a word that could capture the full horror of these acts. Before this, there was no single word that encompassed the calculated cruelty aimed at entire communities based solely on their identity. Lemkin's passion for justice and human rights led him to advocate for international laws aimed at preventing future genocides. Today, his efforts have had a lasting impact on how we discuss and combat such atrocities, reminding us that we must always strive to protect human dignity. Lemkin's legacy has sparked continued dialogue around the importance of recognizing and addressing injustices. How can we ensure history never repeats itself? Dive into Yucatan's breathtaking Iquil cenote. This stunning natural sinkhole, known as a cenote, is framed by towering vines and cascading waterfalls, creating a truly magical atmosphere. Once a sacred site for the ancient Mayans, Iquil was used for rituals and ceremonies, giving it a rich historical significance that adds to its allure. Today, this incredible location attracts both locals and tourists, eager to swim in its crystal-clear waters and experience adventure. The cenote's enchanting beauty invites swimmers to explore its depths, while the lush surrounding flora enhances the serene experience. Visitors often capture breathtaking photos, making Ik-Kill a favorite spot for social media sharing. Whether you're swimming, relaxing, or diving into its depths, Ik-Kill offers an unforgettable journey into nature's wonders while connecting you with the fascinating history of the Mayans. Discover the wild past of Kowloon Walled City. This fascinating place in Hong Kong was once a chaotic and vibrant community unlike any other. Kowloon Walled City began as a military outpost in the Song dynasty, but transformed over time into a dense, ungoverned settlement teeming with life. By the 1960s and 70s, it became famous for its maze-like structures, where over 30,000 people lived in just 6 acres. Without formal laws or regulation, the tiny apartments were stacked high, creating a unique mix of homes, shops, and services all in one place. The walled city had its own schools, clinics, and even its own restaurants, reflecting the resourcefulness of its residents. Though it was often depicted as a lawless zone, with many residents relying on their community to police themselves, it also fostered a rich culture and sense of togetherness. In the early 1990s, the government decided to demolish the walled city to create a park, but its legacy lives on as a symbol of resilience and creativity in urban living. Kowloon Walled City is a perfect example of how human spirit can thrive under any circumstances. Let's uncover the truth about 6 U.S. capitals. You might be shocked to learn that 6 state capitals actually sit west of Los Angeles. While California often takes the spotlight as the westernmost state, capitals like Juneau and Honolulu push the boundaries even further. Juneau, the capital of Alaska, is not just remote, it's enveloped by stunning glaciers and rugged mountains, providing a breathtaking backdrop for its governance. On a sunny day, Honolulu, the capital of Hawaii, showcases its spectacular beaches alongside rich cultural traditions and a diverse population. Venturing to the mainland, Salem in Oregon boasts a vibrant history, while Olympia, Washington, is known for its stunning waterfront and parks. Sacramento, California's capital, teems with historical significance, intertwined with the Gold Rush era. Carson City, the capital of Nevada, often flies under the radar, yet it offers a charming atmosphere nestled in the Sierra Nevada foothills. Each of these capitals has distinct stories and characteristics, reflecting a wide array of geographic and cultural landscapes. So the next time you think of state capitals, don't forget this Western world just waiting to be explored. Discover the truth about the boiling frog myth. This famous tale suggests that if you place a frog in gradually heated water, it will not notice and eventually boil to death. However, this is far from reality. Studies show that frogs are actually quite perceptive and will jump out of water as it warms up. They can sense temperature changes and react to uncomfortable conditions, proving they are not as oblivious as the myth implies. Interestingly, if a frog is suddenly plunged into boiling water, its shock will lead to immediate harm. The boiling frog myth serves as a metaphor for the dangers of ignoring gradual change, but it misrepresents the animal's true behavior. So next time you hear this story, remember it's meant to caution us, but it doesn't reflect the actual survival instincts of frogs. Isn't it fascinating how myths can sometimes lead us astray? This might surprise you. Chimpanzees feel deep love. In a remarkably touching story, Natalia, a chimpanzee, exhibited overwhelming maternal love when she held her deceased baby for an incredible 7 months. This heartbreaking yet beautiful display of grief shows just how emotionally complex these animals can be. Instead of removing the baby for fear of distress, the zoo staff made a compassionate choice. They respected Natalia's feelings, allowing her to grieve in her own way without interruption. By doing so, they not only prioritized her emotional well-being, but also maintained the harmony within the chimpanzee group. This incident sheds light on the emotional depth and social bonds that exist in the animal kingdom, challenging our perceptions of non-human creatures. Watching Natalia navigate her sorrow teaches us about love, loss, and the significance of understanding emotions in all beings. What do you think about her powerful bond? What if I told you blue carbon is our ally? Coastal ecosystems like mangroves, seagrasses, and salt marshes are not just beautiful to look at. They are incredibly important for our planet. These ecosystems store carbon, helping to fight climate change. When plants in these areas grow, they absorb carbon dioxide from the air and hold on to it in their roots, stems, and soil. This process captures carbon in a way that helps keep our atmosphere healthier. Mangroves, for example, can store up to 4 times more carbon per hectare compared to tropical forests. Seagrasses also play a key role, covering the ocean floor and providing habitats for fish and other marine life. By protecting and restoring these vital coastal ecosystems, we can enhance their carbon storage potential, making a significant difference in our fight against global warming. How incredible is it that nature can aid us in combating climate change? Guess what really drives prion diseases? Prions are strange and fascinating entities. Unlike bacteria or viruses, which are alive and contain genetic material, prions are misfolded proteins that can cause a chain reaction, encouraging other proteins to misfold as well. This domino effect can lead to severe brain disorders known as transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, like mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. These diseases are particularly concerning because they are currently incurable and progressive, meaning they worsen over time. What makes prions even more alarming is their durability. They can withstand extreme temperatures and are resistant to common methods of sterilization, making them difficult to eliminate from environments. So how do scientists study these stubborn proteins and figure out ways to combat their harmful effects? Understanding prions could open doors to new treatments for these devastating diseases. Is it really true that bubble wrap was wallpaper? Yes, it started off as a quirky product meant to decorate walls. In 1957, engineers Alfred W. Fielding and Mark Chavon created bubble wrap with the intent of offering a textured wallpaper. However, the bubble design didn't appeal to home decorators as they had hoped. Instead of giving up, the inventive duo recognized the material's potential for protecting fragile items during shipping. This clever pivot transformed their failed wallpaper idea into a widely loved packing material. Today, bubble wrap is synonymous with safe delivery, and people often pop those delightful bubbles for fun. This story is a fantastic example of how creative thinking can turn setbacks into major successes. So next time you pack up a fragile item, remember the unique journey of bubble wrap from wallpaper to essential packing material. Did you know horses need deep sleep too? While it's true that horses and cows can catch quick naps while standing, they can't skimp on deep REM sleep, which is crucial for their health. Evolution has shaped these majestic animals to adapt to their environments, allowing them to stay alert to predators. However, just like we need to settle down for those deep sleep cycles, horses have to lie down occasionally to truly recharge. They might seem like they can sleep while standing, but they often need that cozy moment on the ground to restore their energy and maintain their well-being. This fascinating sleep pattern not only shows how these animals remain vigilant in the wild, but also highlights the balance they must keep for survival. So next time you see a horse standing peacefully, remember it's just catching some quick Z's, but for deeper rest, it has to hit the ground for some quality shut-eye. This might surprise you. Ant stings can be excruciating. The infamous bullet ant, native to Central and South America, is notorious for having one of the most painful stings known to mankind. Described by those brave enough to endure it as feeling like getting shot, the sting from this ant can induce intense agony that lasts for hours. In fact, it ranks a whopping 4.0 plus on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, which rates insect stings by their intensity. Unlike the quick pain from a Lego piece, which typically elicits a brief yelp of surprise, the sting of the bullet ant is a slow-burning pain that can have you writhing in discomfort and screaming in agony for a long while. So why do these ants have such extreme stings? It's a defense mechanism helping to deter predators and protect their colony. Next time you hear someone scream over a Lego piece, just remember that some creatures, like the bullet ant, pack a way more painful punch. Can you imagine enduring such a tormenting sting? Why exactly does a new green pit viper matter? Indian researchers recently uncovered this fascinating species in the lush forests of Arunachal Pradesh, a beautiful state in northeastern India. This discovery not only adds to our knowledge of the incredible diversity of snake species in the region, but also highlights the ongoing need for conservation efforts. The new green pit viper showcases the unique wildlife that thrives in hidden environments, where many species await discovery. As habitats face threats from climate change and development, learning more about these creatures can spark greater appreciation for their existence. Every new species found helps paint a clearer picture of ecosystems and emphasizes how important it is to protect them. Every viper plays a role in the delicate balance of its habitat, making such discoveries crucial in shaping our conservation strategies. What else could be out there waiting to be found? Hard to believe, but could brains form from chaos? The Boltzmann brain is a fascinating concept that stirs up the imagination and challenges our understanding of reality. This idea suggests that, if given enough time, a complete conscious brain could spontaneously arise from random particles scattered throughout space. It's not just a quirky thought experiment, it raises essential questions about what consciousness really is. If a brain can emerge from chaos, how can we trust our own memories and experiences? Are we living in an authentic reality, or could we be mere simulations? This theory, named after Austrian physicist Ludwig Boltzmann, intersects the worlds of physics and philosophy, captivating scientists and thinkers alike. While it sounds bizarre, the concept pushes us to think critically about the nature of existence, our understanding of the universe, and what it means to be conscious. Prepare to be amazed by camel milk production. Female camels have a remarkable ability to produce about 6 liters of milk each day for more than a year. This incredible output plays a crucial role in the lives of nomadic cultures, particularly those living in harsh desert environments. In these arid regions, water and food can be scarce, making camel milk a vital source of nutrition. Rich in vitamins, minerals, and beneficial fatty acids, camel milk is not only a refreshing drink but also supports health and sustenance for families who rely on it. As nomads travel vast distances, the milk serves as an essential food resource, sometimes even substituting water in their diets. Additionally, this milk is praised for its health benefits, including lower lactose levels than cow's milk, which can make it easier to digest for some individuals. Isn't it fascinating how nature provides such valuable resources? Here's a wild fact about eagle vision. Eagles and other birds of prey possess extraordinary eyesight that goes beyond what humans can see, extending into the ultraviolet UV spectrum. This unique ability helps them spot things that we might miss entirely. For instance, when they are hunting, eagles can see UV reflective substances, like the urine trails of small mammals, which glow under UV light. This gives them a significant advantage because it allows them to track their prey more effectively. Imagine being able to see a glowing pathway that leads you right to your dinner. With their keen vision, eagles can spot a tiny mouse from hundreds of feet in the air, making them one of nature's most efficient hunters. So next time you admire an eagle soaring overhead, remember just how much more they can see than we can. Isn't that amazing? Did you know about the giant Klenka Atlas? This enormous book is one of the largest in the world, towering at 1.75 meters tall and stretching 1.9 meters wide. It's so heavy that it takes at least 6 people to carry it. Originally gifted to King Charles the Beginner in 1660 by the Dutch merchant Johannes Klenka, this incredible atlas contains 41 maps from the 7th century. These maps illustrate parts of Europe and South Asia, providing a fascinating glimpse into the geographical knowledge of that time. You can see how much understanding of the world has changed over the centuries. The Klenka Atlas is not just a book, it's a historical treasure that tells us about exploration, trade, and how our planet was viewed back then. Imagine flipping through its gigantic pages and discovering the mysteries of the 17th century world. Isn't it amazing to think about what secrets this atlas holds? You might be shocked to learn that thermoglobin exists. This fascinating substance plays a vital role in medicine by helping transport oxygen throughout our bodies. Just like how a thread weaves through fabric, thermoglobin binds to oxygen molecules, ensuring that every cell receives the nourishment it needs to function. It's particularly important because our organs and tissues rely on a steady supply of oxygen to thrive. Without it, our energy levels would plummet, leading to fatigue and other health issues. Think of thermoglobin as a courier service. Its main job is to pick up oxygen in the lungs and deliver it to cells. What's even more interesting is that scientists are studying thermoglobin to better understand various diseases. By knowing how it works and how to manipulate it, we might improve treatments for conditions that involve oxygen transport, like anemia. Isn't it amazing how life relies on such intricate processes? Imagine a robot dog helping people with vision loss. Tife is an incredible Spanish invention designed to assist individuals who are blind or have reduced mobility. This remarkable robot dog uses advanced artificial intelligence to provide guidance through voice recognition, making it easier for users to navigate their surroundings. Picture walking through a busy street or a crowded mall. With Tife by your side, navigating obstacles becomes much simpler and safer. The robot dog is equipped with sensors that allow it to recognize its environment and communicate essential information to its user, acting like a mobile personal assistant. It listens and responds, enabling a seamless interaction that can greatly enhance the independence of those who rely on it. Tife stands out not just for its technological capabilities, but also for its purpose: to empower individuals and improve their quality of life. It's exciting to see how innovations like Tife are changing the landscape of mobility and accessibility, proving that technology can truly make a difference. How will robots like Tife shape the future of assistance? Did you know Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt? This fascinating fact might surprise you, especially since Egypt's pyramids are often the most famous, with the Great Pyramid of Giza attracting countless visitors each year. However, Sudan boasts over 200 pyramids, primarily located in the ancient city of Nubia. These structures were built by the Kingdom of Kush, which thrived from 1070 BC to 350 AD. The pyramids in Sudan are smaller and often more steeply angled than their Egyptian counterparts, giving them a unique appearance. Many of them still hold mysteries waiting to be uncovered, as archaeology continues to reveal more about this ancient civilization. So while Egypt's pyramids shine in the spotlight, Sudan's hidden treasures tell an equally amazing story about the region's royal history. Isn't it incredible how history reveals unexpected surprises? You won't believe this about desert farming. In the arid landscapes where every drop of water matters, farmers have an ingenious solution: buried clay pots called alas. These pots are not just ordinary containers. They're carefully filled with water and placed beneath the soil, directed near the plant roots. As the soil dries out, moisture slowly seeps from the pots, allowing plant roots to reach down and soak up water when they need it most. This method is a brilliant, eco-friendly irrigation technique that minimizes waste and supports sustainable agriculture. By harnessing the natural processes of soil absorption, farmers can keep their crops thriving despite challenging conditions. Plus, using these traditional clay pots helps preserve water and enriches the soil, creating a healthier environment for plants to grow. Isn't it fascinating how innovative solutions can come from age-old practices? Guess what really drives your monitor's performance? The refresh rate of a monitor is a crucial factor that can change how you experience everything on your screen. Measured in hertz, the refresh rate tells you how many times your screen can update in 1 second. For instance, a refresh rate of 140 Hz means your monitor refreshes the image 144 times every second. This speedy update can make a big difference, especially if you play fast-paced video games or watch action-packed movies. A higher refresh rate leads to smoother visuals, reducing blurring and making movement clearer. But why does that matter? Well, when your screen refreshes quickly, you can react faster, making gaming more enjoyable and immersive. So if you're considering a new monitor, knowing the refresh rate will help you choose one that matches your needs for gaming or casual use. Let's uncover the truth about Thomas Edison's light bulb. Many folks believe that Edison was the sole inventor of the light bulb, but the reality is a bit more complex. While he certainly made significant improvements to the design in 1879, the journey to electric lighting began long before that. For instance, in 1802, British scientist Humphrey Davy created the first electric arc lamp, lighting the way for future inventors. Other pioneers, such as Warren de la Rue and Joseph Swan, also experimented with early filament bulbs. Edison's remarkable skill didn't lie in inventing the bulb itself, but in enhancing it to last longer and work reliably in everyday settings. His innovations made electric lighting practical, allowing homes and streets to shine. So while Edison's name is often celebrated, it's important to recognize the many contributors who lit the path to modern illuminations. Prepare to be amazed by Project Sunshine's dark history. In the 1950s, the U.S. government launched Project Sunshine, a controversial research initiative aimed at studying the effects of nuclear radiation on human health. What made this project particularly shocking is that it involved the secret collection and analysis of body parts, especially from deceased children. The goal was to analyze how radiation exposure affected physical development and mortality rates. For many years, the details of this program remained hidden, shrouded in secrecy, until official documents released in 1994 confirmed the unsettling practices used by researchers. Families of the children involved were never informed, raising serious ethical questions about consent and human rights. As we reflect on this dark chapter, it reminds us of the importance of transparency and compassion in scientific research. How can we ensure that such practices never happen again? Most people don't know this, but ginger ale has history. Vernors Ginger Ale, America's oldest soda, dates back to 1866 when Detroit pharmacist James Vernor first crafted it. What makes this soda stand out? It's aged in oak barrels for 4 years, a unique process that enriches its flavor. This careful aging gives Vernors its bold, zesty taste, setting it apart from other soft drinks. Since its creation, Vernors has become a delightful staple in American beverage culture, enjoyed by generations. Its distinctive flavor can add a refreshing twist to countless drinks, making it perfect for both sipping straight out of the bottle and mixing into cocktails. With roots that stretch back to the 19th century, Vernors Ginger Ale is not just a beverage but a piece of history. Many people associate it with memories of family gatherings and celebrations, where a fizzy drink ignites joy. So next time you take a sip, remember the rich story of this iconic soda and the journey from a Detroit pharmacy to your glass. Did you know dinosaurs surprised the actors in Jurassic Park? This iconic moment where Dr. Grant and the children first encounter real-life dinosaurs was captured through a clever filmmaking technique. The filmmakers decided to keep the actual dinosaur models hidden from the cast until the cameras rolled. As a result, the shocked reactions of the actors were completely genuine. They filmed that scene on a green set, relying on their imagination to respond to the dinosaurs that would later be added digitally. This approach created a sense of authenticity in their performances, drawing viewers into the wonder and excitement of seeing dinosaurs for the first time. Imagine standing there, surrounded by what was, for many, the ultimate childhood dream. The combination of technical innovation and genuine emotion helped make Jurassic Park a groundbreaking film, influencing the way special effects are used in cinema today. So every time you watch that magical moment, remember the unexpected reactions that brought the dinosaurs to life on screen. Did you know pencils can grow into plants? Eco-friendly pencils are not just tools for writing, but innovative green solutions. These special pencils contain seeds in their stubs, meaning once they're too short to use, you can actually plant them and watch them sprout into beautiful flowers or even vegetables. However, many people forget about this exciting feature and simply toss the stubs away, leading to wasted resources and a twinge of guilt. Imagine a world where every pencil you finish could turn into a thriving plant instead of just ending up in a landfill. By taking the simple step of planting your used pencil stubs, you can contribute to reducing waste and promote a greener environment. It's a fun activity for kids and adults alike, bringing nature right to your doorstep. So the next time you sharpen that pencil and see it getting shorter, remember there's a little potential waiting to bloom. Why not give it a try and see what grows? Surprising loyalty revealed in American marriages. It turns out 80% of American men would pick the same woman to marry again if they had the chance. This statistic challenges common stereotypes about marriage, suggesting that many men are deeply satisfied with their relationships. The finding indicates a strong sense of connection and commitment, highlighting how love and companionship can withstand the ups and downs of life. It also reflects the importance of shared values and mutual respect, factors that contribute to lasting partnerships. Whether through love, friendship, or shared experiences, these bonds often create an unbreakable tie. So what keeps men choosing their wives time and time again? The answer could be found in appreciation and admiration for their partners, signaling that love can flourish even amidst the challenges of marriage. Is it really true that robots fought in wars? In the thrilling world of robot wars, contestants like Jamie Heineman brought their engineering skills to the battlefield. Competing with creativity and innovation, Heineman designed a fierce robot named Blendo, which aimed to dominate the competition. However, what set Blendo apart was its incredible power. It was so effective that judges deemed it too dangerous for the event. This raises fascinating questions about safety in robotics. While the idea of battling robots captivates many, the reality includes strict regulations to ensure the safety of participants and spectators. Robot Wars has inspired countless engineers and inventors, giving rise to exciting advancements in technology and paving the way for future innovations. Who would have thought that a robot like Blendo could spark conversations about safety and ethics in technology? What does this tell us about the balance between creativity and responsibility? Hard to believe, but North Sentinel Island remains untouched. This remarkable place, located in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India, is home to the Sentinelese, a tribe that has lived in isolation for thousands of years. They have never made contact with the outside world, choosing instead to maintain their traditional lifestyle. Indian law plays a crucial role in protecting the island and its inhabitants, prohibiting outsiders from visiting to prevent the spread of diseases and to preserve the tribe's unique culture. The Sentinelese are known for their fierce resistance to intruders, often using arrows to defend their territory. This isolation has sparked curiosity and debate about the balance between protecting indigenous cultures and the desire for exploration. As we move forward in our globalized world, should we respect their boundaries or attempt to learn from them? Let's uncover the truth about Shakespeare's dramatic stabbings. It might surprise you to learn that William Shakespeare had a peculiar knack for incorporating stabbings into his plays. In fact, more than half of all onstage deaths in his works, 54 out of 100, resulted from this brutal method. From the tragic demise of Julius Caesar to the poignant ending of Hamlet, bloodshed through stabbing became a striking hallmark of his storytelling. This preference not only heightened the drama, but also reflected the violent context of his time. Characters like Macbeth and Brutus faced dramatic fates that left audiences gasping. So why did Shakespeare choose such graphic deaths? Perhaps he believed that a visceral ending served to amplify the emotional weight of his narratives, keeping the audience riveted. Was it just a fascination with tragedy, or was there more to his choice of stabbings that we can explore today? Have you ever wondered why banana peels are amazing? New research from Brazil reveals that these everyday scraps can serve as effective water filters. Scientists discovered that banana peels contain natural compounds capable of removing harmful heavy metals like copper and lead from polluted water. In fact, in their studies, banana peels outperformed many traditional filtering materials, showcasing a surprising yet eco-friendly solution to a serious problem. This discovery highlights not just the versatility of banana peels, but also their potential in addressing water contamination issues, especially in developing regions. Instead of throwing them away, we might soon consider utilizing banana peels in innovative ways. The implications for environmental sustainability and public health are exciting, leading us to ask, could banana peels become a common tool in water purification? You might be shocked to learn that cassowaries can be dangerous. These remarkable birds, native to the tropical rainforests of Australia and New Guinea, are often called the world's most dangerous birds due to their impressive size and sharp talons. Standing up to 6 feet tall, these flightless creatures have a bony helmet atop their heads, making them look even more formidable. Their striking blue and black feathers attract attention, but it's their fierce defensive posture that's truly alarming. When threatened, cassowaries can strike with incredible strength, inflicting serious injuries with their powerful legs. These birds are usually solitary and prefer to roam their lush habitat, where they play a vital role in the ecosystem by spreading seeds of various plants. Despite their intimidating nature, cassowaries are fascinating creatures deserving of respect and protection. So how do these incredible birds fit into the rainforest environment? Guess what really drives Australia's straight roads? Australia boasts some of the longest and straightest roads on the planet, stretching through vast deserts and open landscapes. To combat driver fatigue during these long stretches, creative road signs offer a fun twist. They pose trivia questions. Imagine cruising along the highway when suddenly you see a sign asking, "What is the only bird that can't fly?" After a few miles, the answer appears, keeping your mind sharp and engaged. These clever signs add a sprinkle of excitement to an otherwise monotonous journey. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about making the experience enjoyable. So whether you're driving through the Nullarbor Plain or the Outback, these trivia signs transform long drives into a playful adventure, reminding us that the journey can be just as rewarding as the destination. Did pirates really wear eye patches for a reason? Many of us picture pirates with a rugged look, complete with a classic eye patch. However, there's a fascinating twist to this timeless image. Research suggests that these eye patches weren't always a sign of battle wounds or missing eyes. Instead, they likely had a clever practical purpose. When pirates ventured below deck, which was often dark and cramped, having one eye accustomed to the bright light above made it easier for them to see in the shadows. By keeping one eye covered, they could quickly adapt to the change in lighting, allowing for better visibility when they returned to lower-lit areas. Imagine how this little trick could have helped them spot valuable treasure or navigate tricky terrain in the dark. So the next time you think of pirates, remember that their distinctive eye patches may have been more of a tactical tool than a mere fashion statement. Isn't it amazing how history reveals such practical intelligence among these swashbuckling adventurers? Discover the Amazon River's astonishing fish diversity. This massive river holds more species of fish than the entire Atlantic Ocean combined, showcasing its incredible biodiversity. Scientists estimate that the Amazon River is home to over 2,200 distinct fish species, from colorful tropical fish to immense catfish. This rich variety is a result of the river's unique ecosystems, which include flooded forests, sandy beaches, and deep waters. The Amazon's complex network of tributaries and its constant flow create diverse habitats that support both aquatic life and terrestrial animals. As climate change and deforestation threaten this habitat, understanding and protecting the Amazon River's fish species becomes crucial. Preserving this vital ecosystem not only nurtures countless fish, but also maintains the balance of the entire Amazon rainforest. How can we help protect this magnificent biodiverse treasure? Believe it or not, mirror neurons shape our empathy. These fascinating brain cells have a unique ability to spring to action, both when we perform a task ourselves and when we watch someone else do it. Imagine you're at a concert and you see the crowd swaying to the music. Your mirror neurons are firing, helping you feel as if you're part of that experience. This mirroring effect plays a vital role in how we understand others' feelings and intentions, making it easier to connect with them emotionally. When someone smiles or frowns, our mirror neurons help us interpret that expression, guiding our reactions and responses. This is why we often feel joy when we see someone else happy or sadness when a friend is down. Mirror neurons not only allow us to empathize, but also contribute to learning by imitation, which is how young children acquire new skills by observing adults. So next time you find yourself feeling what someone else feels, give a nod to those incredible mirror neurons at work. Hard to believe, but mummies were once medicine. During the Renaissance, a peculiar trend took hold in Europe, where people believed that powdered mummies could cure a range of health problems. This practice emerged from a fascination with ancient Egyptian culture, leading to the misguided use of actual mummies in medicine. Physicians would grind up these mummies to create a powder, often marketing it as a remedy for everything from bruises to more serious conditions. Unfortunately, instead of healing, consuming mummy powder might have caused more harm, as it often contained harmful substances. This bizarre practice reflects a time when scientific understanding was still developing, highlighting the lengths people would go to find cures when medical knowledge was limited. Imagine the shock of modern doctors learning about this strange chapter in medical history. Did you know about Ray's Sausage's shocking past? This company made a significant investment of over $20,000 to improve their operations and tackle the terrible odors that plagued their sausage-making factory. The foul smells were linked to a dark chapter in history involving infamous serial killer Anthony Sowell, whose grisly crimes shocked the city of Cleveland. After Sowell was arrested in 2009, investigators discovered the remains of several victims in and around his home, which wasn't far from Ray's Sausage. The lingering stench from the crimes negatively impacted the business, affecting not only the production processes, but also the community's perception of the brand. To address this issue, Ray's Sausage undertook a comprehensive overhaul, implementing better equipment and sanitation practices to eliminate these odors. This investment not only aimed to restore their reputation, but also to create a more pleasant environment for both employees and nearby residents. How did they manage to turn their situation around? Have you ever wondered how Ninja changed streaming forever? In 2018, Tyler Blevins, better known as Ninja, made history by becoming the first streamer to earn a whopping $1 million in just 1 year. This impressive achievement was largely fueled by his Fortnite streams, which captivated millions of viewers around the globe. Ninja's charismatic personality and extraordinary gaming skills transformed him into a household name, and his success opened the doors for many other gamers to pursue professional streaming. Sponsorships with big brands and collaborations with celebrities helped skyrocket his popularity even further. Today, streaming is no longer just a hobby, it's a viable career path for many aspiring gamers. Ninja's record-breaking earnings not only showcased the massive potential of esports, but also inspired a new generation to explore their passions in gaming. Who knows what the future holds for streaming next? Did you know BP's techniques have sparked major controversy? Over the years, BP has faced a significant amount of criticism for its methods used during oil spills, notably the technic top head and junk shot techniques. These methods were especially highlighted during the infamous Deepwater Horizon incident in 2010, which resulted in one of the worst environmental disasters in history. The technic top head aimed to control the flow of oil from the well, while the junk shot attempted to block the leaks with various materials. Despite their ambitious goals, both techniques were ultimately deemed ineffective in stopping the catastrophic leak, leading to widespread disappointment and anger among environmentalists and the public. Critics argue that these approaches reflected a lack of preparedness and innovation when faced with such an unprecedented crisis. The failure of these techniques not only raised questions about BP's crisis management strategies, but also highlighted the need for more effective and reliable methods in oil spill response. How can companies better prepare for environmental emergencies? What if I told you police drive supercars? In Turkey, police forces make a thrilling choice when it comes to patrolling their neighborhoods. Confiscated supercars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Yes, that's right. Instead of the usual police cruisers, officers use these high-powered vehicles to enhance their presence and deter crime. By showing off sleek, fast cars, the police not only grab attention, but also signal that they mean business. Having such impressive machines at their disposal can make criminals think twice before breaking the law. The strategy works by blending excitement with practicality, as these luxury cars are often seized from illegal activities and put to good use in the community. Imagine seeing a bright red Ferrari zoom by, with an officer behind the wheel. It definitely makes for a captivating sight. This unique approach reflects a creative way of policing that aims to foster a sense of safety while also sparking curiosity among the public. Could this innovative method inspire other countries to rethink their own police strategies? Is it really true that Scrabble banned offensive words? In a significant shift, many competitive Scrabble players have decided to quit the game after the organization implemented a ban on hundreds of offensive words, including racial slurs and insults related to gender and sexuality. This decision aimed to create a more inclusive and respectful playing environment, but it sparked controversy within the community. Some players believe that the removal of these words stifles creativity and challenges in the game, arguing that Scrabble is traditionally about strategy and vocabulary. Others support the ban, saying it promotes a healthier atmosphere for all participants. Ultimately, this policy change has reshaped the dynamic of competitive Scrabble, leading to heated debates about language, respect, and the role of games in reflecting social values. Will this move attract new players or push away loyal fans? Is it really true that people dance on nails? In North Africa, particularly in Morocco, the Nawa dance showcases an extraordinary cultural celebration practiced by a unique mystical group. This vibrant performance isn't just about rhythm, it merges spiritual music, trance, and impressive physical endurance rituals. One highlight is the nail dance, where participants enter a deep trance state, allowing them to walk or dance on sharp nails and even fire without showing any signs of pain. The Nawa dance has profound spiritual significance, often used as a means of connecting with the divine. Participants believe this experience helps in healing and spiritual cleansing. As they dance, they enter a realm where the physical and spiritual worlds blend, leaving audiences amazed. The rituals not only demonstrate incredible bravery, but also reflect a long-standing tradition rich in cultural meaning. How do these performers manage such feats? Here's something incredible about dog chiropractors. Dog chiropractors specialize in providing physical adjustments specifically for our furry friends, much like the care humans receive. These skilled professionals focus on relieving pain, improving mobility, and enhancing the overall well-being of dogs. Imagine a pup that struggles to jump onto the couch or one that seems less energetic than usual. Many pet owners have reported remarkable improvements in their dog's posture and energy levels after visiting a chiropractor. By using gentle manipulations on the spine and joints, these practitioners help restore balance to a dog's body, which can lead to less discomfort and a happier pet. Just like us, dogs can benefit from targeted care that addresses their unique physical needs. So if you notice your canine companion seems a bit off, consider consulting a dog chiropractor for a tailored treatment that could brighten their day. Believe it or not, tornadoes are nature's fiercest creations. These powerful storms can be incredibly destructive, forming when warm, moist air meets cold, dry air, creating a swirling updraft called a mesocyclone. It's that mesocyclone that gives birth to tornadoes, and once they touch down, they can wreak havoc in mere minutes. To understand just how powerful these storms can be, we use the enhanced Fujita EF scale. This scale categorizes tornadoes from EF0 to EF5, with EF5 being the strongest. In fact, EF5 tornadoes can produce winds exceeding 200 miles per hour. Such speed can tear apart buildings, uproot trees, and toss vehicles like toys. Entire towns have been devastated in the path of these fierce winds, leading to massive destruction and severe consequences for those in their way. That's why it's crucial for communities in tornado-prone areas to have emergency plans in place. Knowing how tornadoes form and how to stay safe can make a huge difference when these monsters of nature strike. Can you believe how massive the Irish Wolfhound is? These gentle giants are among the largest dog breeds globally, towering up to a whopping 90 centimeters at the shoulder. Imagine a dog that stands almost as tall as a toddler. Originating from Ireland, these dogs were initially bred for hunting wolves and other large game, which explains their impressive size and strength. Despite their formidable appearance, Irish Wolfhounds boast a sweet and friendly nature, making them great companions for families. Their long legs and sleek bodies allow them to run gracefully, showcasing a blend of power and elegance. Taking care of an Irish Wolfhound comes with its own set of challenges. They need plenty of space to roam and exercise due to their size. Grooming is relatively simple, requiring occasional brushing to keep their coats healthy. If you're considering welcoming one into your home, get ready for a big-hearted friend who'll steal your heart and your space. Have you ever seen one in person? Let's uncover the truth about remote control drift racing. This exhilarating hobby involves skilled pilots maneuvering tiny cars around intricate tracks to showcase their drifting abilities. Imagine a miniature raceway where cars zip, slide, and drift in perfect synchronization, all controlled by expert hands. Pilots use remote controls to navigate obstacles, sharp turns, and even ramps, demonstrating impressive precision and flair. It's not just about speed, it's about style and technique, as drivers skillfully drift their vehicles into corners, creating stunning displays of control. Enthusiasts often gather at events to compete, sharing tips, tricks, and techniques to improve their performance. The thrill of watching these tiny cars spin and slide is akin to a full-size drift race, making remote-controlled drift racing an exciting spectacle for fans of all ages. Are you ready to join this high-speed hobby? Guess what really drives ancient viruses out of ice? Researchers have made a fascinating discovery in the Arctic permafrost, where ancient viruses have been preserved for thousands of years. One notable example is the pythovirus, which had been in a state of dormancy for a staggering 30,000 years. When scientists revived this long-frozen virus, it came to life and began to infect amoebas placed in its habitat. This remarkable finding raises questions about what other secrets the permafrost might be hiding and how these ancient pathogens could impact ecosystems today. With climate change rapidly thawing permafrost, there's a growing concern that ancient viruses might escape and interact with modern organisms. How will this affect the balance of life in our world? The implications are enormous, suggesting that the exposure of these ancient viruses could pose unforeseen challenges for health and ecology as our planet continues to warm. Guess what really drives royal family dynamics? The British royal family isn't just about the headlines we often hear, like those involving Prince William and Prince Harry. They also have a half-sister named Laura Lopez, and her existence adds another layer to the fascinating family story. Laura, born to their father, King Charles III, and his former partner, has often remained in the shadows compared to her high-profile brothers. This intriguing connection shows that the royal family is more than just a glittering facade. It includes complex relationships that highlight both the privilege and challenges of royal life. Despite her lower public profile, Laura represents the idea that every family, even one filled with crowns and titles, is uniquely shaped by its members' lives and interactions. So how does this lesser-known brother-sister relationship influence the dynamics within the royal family? Believe it or not, Bantu connects to ancient Irish folklore. The origins of the word Bantu reveal a surprising link to Irish culture, meaning woman of the fairy realm. In Irish folklore, banshees are particularly intriguing spirits associated with death. When they wailed, it was said to be a warning of an impending demise. These ethereal beings serve as haunting reminders of how closely intertwined the spirit world can seem with our own lives. The concept of banshees showcases the deep reverence for the mystical and the unknown in Irish mythology. Interestingly, while Bantu refers to a group of more than 500 closely related languages spoken across Africa, as well as the communities of people who speak them, its connection to ancient Irish highlights the intriguing ways language can evolve and carry meanings across cultures. This intersection of African and Irish heritage reminds us that stories and words have the power to connect us all, transcending time and geography. Isn't it fascinating how much history can be wrapped up in a single word? You might be surprised by McDonald's hula burger story. In the 1960s, McDonald's aimed to shake things up with their menu, introducing the unusual hula burger. This unique creation featured a grilled pineapple slice topped with cheese instead of the classic beef patty. The hula burger was part of a broader strategy to attract a wider audience and diversify offerings, especially targeting customers who didn't eat meat on Fridays, a common practice during that era. While some might picture the tropical delight as an instant hit, it didn't quite take off as planned. Many customers preferred sticking to the iconic Big Mac or cheeseburger. Despite its short-lived fame, the hula burger is a fun reminder of how fast food giants experiment with flavors to keep things interesting. Nowadays, McDonald's is known for its steady menu choices, but the hula burger shows that even big brands can take a creative leap into the unknown. What do you think about the idea of a pineapple burger? You'll be amazed by the story of TNT. Trinitrotoluene, or TNT, began its journey in 1863 not as an explosive, but as a vibrant yellow dye. Scientists discovered that this chemical could produce brilliant colors, making it quite popular for dyeing fabrics. However, its real potential remained hidden until 1891, when researchers stumbled upon its explosive properties. Suddenly, TNT found a new purpose on the battlefield and in construction projects. With its ability to produce a powerful blast and relatively stable handling, TNT became a favorite material for military applications. During World War I, it played a significant role, significantly impacting warfare strategies. Today, while you might think of TNT as just an explosive, its fascinating history as a dye reminds us that sometimes the most surprising uses come from unexpected beginnings. Isn't it intriguing how one substance can shift from fashion to firepower? Believe it or not, Britain invaded over 170 countries. This staggering fact showcases the massive footprint of British imperialism throughout history. From the Americas to Asia and Africa, the British Empire spread its influence far and wide, often through military force. These invasions weren't just military endeavors. They dramatically reshaped societies, economies, and cultures in the places they touched. Many nations gained independence later on, yet the effects of British rule can still be seen today. For instance, the English language has become a global lingua franca, and British legal systems have influenced numerous countries' laws. While some remember British colonialism for bringing education and infrastructure, others highlight the exploitation and cultural erasure that accompanied it. This complex legacy leads us to ask, how do we reckon with the past while shaping a more equitable future? You won't believe how this video boosts subscriptions. In the world of online content, engagement is key, and this video nails it. The creators ingeniously encourage viewers to hit that subscribe button right from the start. By weaving a call to action throughout the video, they make it feel like a friendly conversation rather than a sales pitch. Viewers are more likely to subscribe if they feel connected to the content and the creators behind it. Additionally, catchy visuals and entertaining segments keep the audience entertained, which leads to more people wanting to follow along for future updates. This strategy has proven effective across various platforms, allowing creators to build loyal fan bases. So next time you watch a video that gets you hooked, remember that those subscribe prompts aren't just there for show, they're a smart way to keep the community growing. What other strategies do you think work to gain subscribers? You won't believe this about U.S. high school sports. High school sports in America create a buzz like no other, drawing thousands of fans to stadiums every weekend. Unlike in many other countries, where school athletics are often seen as mere hobbies, American high school teams generate immense excitement and even media coverage. These young athletes, often just teenagers, become local celebrities, inspiring their peers and communities. From Friday night football games to thrilling basketball tournaments, the passion is palpable. Schools rally behind their teams, creating traditions, pep rallies, and spirited chants that turn each game into a communal event. Scholarships are often on the line, making these competitions even more significant. Remarkably, many former high school athletes go on to achieve greatness in professional sports. So why do U.S. high schools embrace athletics so deeply compared to other countries? Did you know Coca-Cola's logo shines even in the dark? This iconic logo was carefully designed to be instantly recognizable, even in challenging conditions. The creators wanted it to stand out in low-light environments and from afar, which explains its bold and flowing script. The distinctive red and white colors are not just eye-catching, they also invoke feelings of happiness and excitement, making it an unforgettable brand symbol. Coca-Cola invested a lot of time into its typography to ensure that whether you're at a concert, a sporting event, or even driving by, you can identify the logo easily. It's a great example of how design elements can impact our perception. So the next time you see that familiar logo, remember it wasn't just a random choice. This design was meticulously crafted to be bold and clear, whether it's day or night. Guess what really drives the Taj Mahal story? Legend has it that Shah Jahan, the emperor who commissioned the stunning white Taj Mahal in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, had ambitious plans for a matching black monument. This dark twin was intended to sit across the river from the white masterpiece, serving as his final resting place. However, tragedy struck when Shah Jahan was overthrown by his own son, Aurangzeb, before these plans could materialize. Imprisoned for years, Shah Jahan could only gaze at the Taj Mahal from his cell, longing for the vision he could not complete. The tale adds a bittersweet twist to this iconic symbol of love, sparking imaginations and debates about what might have been. Would the Black Taj Mahal have changed the way we view this architectural wonder today? With such intriguing history behind it, the story of the Taj Mahal continues to fascinate people from all walks of life. Imagine a watch that disappears into the dark. Scientists recently created an incredible watch using Vanta Black, a material that absorbs an astonishing 99% of visible light. This means that when you wear the watch against a black background, it can appear nearly invisible, creating an optical illusion that leaves everyone amazed. Vanta Black is one of the darkest substances known, designed to trap light rather than reflecting it. When you look at the watch, its surface seems to vanish, causing it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings. This striking effect results from the way the material captures light, unlike typical objects that reflect some light and reveal their shapes. The researchers behind this creative design have brought art and science together, showing how innovative materials can challenge our perceptions. Imagine wearing something so special that it tricks the eye. People may ask about it, not realizing it exists right in front of them. Who knew a watch could be this fascinating? Is it really true that we fear unknown callers? In today's world, many people do treat unfamiliar phone numbers with a significant amount of suspicion. With the rise of scam calls and spoofed identities, it's no wonder that our relationship with phones has changed dramatically. Just a few years ago, receiving a call from an unrecognized number might have felt like an opportunity to connect, but now it often triggers a red flag. According to recent studies, nearly 60% of people ignore calls from unknown sources, reflecting a heightened sense of caution in our digital age. This is a response to widespread scams that have left countless individuals vulnerable to identity theft and financial loss. People are becoming more aware of the techniques used by scammers, such as imitating trusted organizations. As a result, the wariness we feel towards unknown numbers is a crucial part of protecting ourselves in this evolving communication landscape. Can you believe we actually smell tiny particles? This fascinating process begins when molecules detach from their source and travel through the air right into our noses. When we inhale, these microscopic pieces enter our olfactory receptors, which are specialized cells responsible for detecting smells. This means that every delightful scent we encounter, whether it's fresh bread, blooming flowers, or even a favorite perfume, is a result of tiny chemical particles interacting with our bodies. This remarkable connection between our environment and our senses reveals how deeply intertwined we are with the world around us. The air we breathe is filled with these particles, and while they are often too small to see, they play a major role in how we experience our surroundings. So next time you catch a whiff of something wonderful, remember, it's not just your imagination, it's a tiny piece of the world coming to greet you in the most delightful way. This might surprise you. Carrots strengthen concrete. Recent research shows that mixing nanoplatelets from carrots and other root vegetables can significantly boost concrete mixtures. Instead of relying solely on cement, which is often energy-intensive to produce, adding these natural components allows builders to maintain the same durability while using less cement. This innovative approach not only reduces costs, but also lessens the environmental impact of construction, as cement production contributes heavily to carbon emissions. The nanoplatelets act as a binding agent that enhances the overall strength and longevity of the concrete. Imagine buildings, sidewalks, and bridges made stronger with vegetables we commonly eat. As more companies look for sustainable building materials, using crops like carrots could revolutionize the construction industry and help combat climate change. What other everyday items could have surprising uses in technology and building? Believe it or not, time varies by 21 hours on islands. Nestled in the Bering Strait, The Diomede Islands exhibit one of the most astonishing time discrepancies on Earth. These two islands, only 3.7 kilometers apart, are divided by the international dateline. Lesser Diomede Island, which belongs to the United States, operates on the current time. But just a stone's throw away, Greater Diomede Island, controlled by Russia, lives a full day ahead. Imagine stepping from one island to the other and experiencing an entire day's time shift with just a short walk. This unique situation arises because the international dateline zigzags around the world, creating quirky time zones. Travelers on these islands often find themselves adjusting their watches dramatically, leading to unbelievable stories about missed meetings and unexpected celebrations. This fascinating aspect of our world's geography highlights how arbitrary our timekeeping can be. So the next time you ponder time zones, think of the Diomede Islands and their wildly different clocks. Isn't that intriguing? Here's something incredible about sunny vacations. Warm temperatures can really boost your blood circulation, especially in your fingertips. When you spend time in the sun, your body tends to send more blood flowing to your extremities. This increased circulation helps nourish your nails, leading to faster growth. So if you've just returned from a beach getaway and noticed your nails looking longer and healthier, that's likely the reason. The sun's warmth not only lifts your mood, but also seems to give your nails a little pampering. It's fascinating how climate can affect our bodies in such tangible ways, isn't it? Next time you enjoy sunny days, remember it's not just about relaxation, it's also about giving your nails a boost. So are you planning to spend some time under the sun soon? Surprising snow levels in Hawaii will amaze you. While Hawaii's tropical beaches often conjure images of sun and sand, you might be shocked to learn that this island paradise actually receives more snow, on average during winter, than New York. High above the warm coastlines, the magnificent volcanoes Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa tower over 13,000 feet in elevation. At these heights, temperatures drop significantly, allowing for snow to form during the winter months. This unique climate phenomenon creates a striking contrast as both skiers and sunbathers enjoy the same island at different altitudes. Picture a snowy peak under a bright Hawaiian sun, while surfers catch waves below. This fascinating blend of ecosystems showcases the incredible diversity of nature, reminding us that the unexpected can be found in the most familiar places. Who knew Hawaii would be a winter wonderland too? Here's a wild fact about Brazil's Japanese community. Brazil is home to the largest Japanese population outside of Japan, boasting over 1 million individuals of Japanese descent. This vibrant community has significantly enriched Brazilian culture, introducing delicious dishes like sushi that have become popular nationwide. Beyond cuisine, they've also infused traditions such as the Japanese New Year, celebrated with festivities that blend both Japanese and Brazilian elements. The influence even extends to the language, with countless Brazilians picking up Japanese phrases or learning the language out of interest. It's fascinating how this blend of cultures creates a unique identity, showcasing the beauty of diversity. So next time you enjoy sushi in Brazil or see a Japanese festival, remember that it's a testament to the enduring bonds between these two nations. How do cultures combine to make something new? Why exactly does Shakespeare's tomb threaten grave robbers? This famous playwright, known for his rich language and storytelling, has a rather no-nonsense warning etched onto his tombstone. Located in Stratford-upon-Avon, his epitaph reads like a curse against anyone who dares to disturb his resting place. Shakespeare implores future visitors to respect his remains, warning that anyone who digs up his grave will face dire consequences. It's a fascinating blend of poetic flair and practical concern, reflecting how seriously he valued his final resting place. This curse even hints at the common fear of grave robbing during his time, a real threat that would have unsettled many families. By placing this warning, Shakespeare ensured that his legacy as a writer would endure untouched, reminding us all of the importance of honoring those who have passed. Would you have the courage to disturb such a powerful legacy? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Uranus has 27 moons. This fascinating planet includes 5 larger moons and 22 smaller ones, each with its own unique characteristics. The largest of these moons is Titania, which is also the 8th largest moon in our entire solar system. Titanium measures about 1,178 kilometers in diameter, showcasing a diverse landscape of canyons, cliffs, and ice-covered surfaces. It's intriguing to think about the variety of these moons, as some are icy and rugged, while others may hold secrets about the solar system's history. Uranus itself is an unusual planet, being tilted on its side relative to its orbit, which gives its moons unique orbital patterns. This unusual tilt creates fascinating seasonal changes on Uranus and its moons. As scientists continue to study these celestial bodies, who knows what exciting discoveries they might uncover about Titania and its smaller companions? What if I told you about the world's widest paint? Engineers at Purdue University have made a groundbreaking discovery by creating a revolutionary paint that reflects a stunning 98.1% of sunlight. This paint, which is the widest in the world, could have a massive impact on energy consumption and climate change. By reflecting so much sunlight, it helps to keep buildings cooler and could significantly reduce the need for air conditioning, particularly in hot climates. Imagine how much energy we could save if this paint were used on rooftops and walls everywhere. It's like wearing a sun hat for our buildings, keeping them comfortable while also lowering energy bills. The potential applications are enormous, from residential homes to commercial buildings. As we search for ways to combat global warming, this innovative paint could be a game changer. So how can we spread the word and encourage its use? Guess what really drives a snail's dinner time? Snails have an amazing secret weapon for eating: thousands of tiny teeth hidden on their long, sticky tongues. Unlike human teeth that are easily seen, these microscopic teeth work together like a tiny rasp. When a snail feeds, it extends its tongue, known as a radula, coated with these minute teeth. This unique dental structure allows snails to scrape food off surfaces, like plants and algae, effectively. Imagine a tiny conveyor belt of teeth working tirelessly to help a snail enjoy its meal. Some species can have over 20,000 teeth, making it one of nature's most impressive eating tools. So the next time you see a snail slowly munching away, remember how its extraordinary mouth makes dining so efficient. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on their feeding habits? You might be shocked to learn that Jacob's sheep have 6 horns. These unique sheep are not just a pretty sight, but a fascinating example of nature's creativity. Jacob's sheep can grow as many as 6 horns, with some sticking straight out and others twisting in spirals, making them look like they belong in a fantasy tale. Originating from the Middle East, these animals are often noted for their striking black and white patches, adding to their whimsical charm. While their unusual appearance might seem intimidating, they are genuinely gentle creatures, perfectly safe around humans and other animals. This remarkable characteristic, combined with their docile nature, has made Jacob's sheep increasingly popular among farmers and hobbyists alike. Their horns do not cause harm, and they actually shed them naturally, which helps keep their headgear manageable. Isn't it amazing how such unique features can exist in the animal kingdom? What if I told you betta fish are mesmerizing? These stunning creatures, originally from Southeast Asia, are renowned for their incredible beauty and vibrant colors. With long, flowing fins that seem to dance gracefully in the water, they look like living art. Betta fish come in various hues, including bright blues, fiery reds, and rich purples, making them a favorite among fish enthusiasts. Their fins can be spread wide, resembling delicate wings, which adds to their enchanting appearance. In the wild, these fish are known for their territorial behavior, especially the males, who will fiercely protect their space. This striking nature, combined with their stunning looks and unique personality, makes betta fish not only captivating pets but also fascinating subjects for observation. Whether you have one in a home aquarium or simply admire them online, betta fish are surely a testament to the beauty of the underwater world. Why exactly does 1889 matter in history? In that fascinating year, the world saw significant events that shaped modern culture. The Eiffel Tower, a stunning symbol of Paris, was inaugurated, showcasing innovative iron architecture and drawing millions of visitors. Coincidentally, 1889 marked the birth of Adolf Hitler, a figure who would dramatically influence global events in the 20th century. Interestingly, this same year also saw the founding of Nintendo, which started as a playing card company and evolved into a giant in the video game industry we know today. Each of these milestones reflects a different aspect of human creativity and conflict, shaping our modern world in unique ways. The tower stands as a testament to artistic achievement, while the names associated with Hitler remind us of the darker paths history can take. Nintendo's evolution shows how sometimes playful beginnings can lead to powerful cultural shifts. What do you think the future holds for iconic symbols like these? Is it really true that cafeteria workers staged a revolt? In 1943, employees at the Pentagon cafeteria took a stand against an unusually frequent menu item: liver. This event, known as the Great Liver Revolt, showcased the limits of patience even for government workers during World War II. As the war intensified, food scarcity led to limited options and repetitive meals, leaving many feeling dissatisfied. Employees voiced their frustrations over the constant liver servings and demanded a change, sparking a humorous yet significant protest. The revolt not only brought attention to the monotony of wartime rations, but also emphasized the importance of variety in diet, even in times of scarcity. The spirited revolt is a fascinating glimpse into how even the simplest issues, like cafeteria food, can unite people and give them a voice in challenging times. Could something as trivial as a meal truly drive workers to protest? Guess what really drives down tick populations? Possums, those often overlooked marsupials, are astonishingly effective at keeping ticks in check. These remarkable creatures can munch their way through a staggering 5,000 ticks in just one season. By doing so, they play a crucial role in controlling tick populations, which in turn helps reduce the risk of Lyme disease and other tick-borne illnesses in their habitats. Ticks thrive in warm, humid environments, and their numbers can explode if left unchecked. Fortunately, possums have a unique immune system that makes them less likely to get sick from these parasites. While they may not look like the superheroes of the animal kingdom, their tireless work helps balance ecosystems and protects other wildlife and humans from disease. So the next time you see a possum, remember how much they're doing to keep our environment safe and healthy. Believe it or not, Ironman triathlons are epic challenges. These grueling events push athletes to their limits with a staggering 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike ride, and a full marathon, all raced one after the other. Imagine diving into cold water, swimming for nearly 2.5 miles, then hopping on a bike to pedal for over 112 miles. Just when you think it can't get tougher, you finish with a full 26.2-mile marathon run. This combination of swimming, cycling, and running doesn't just test physical strength. It also demands incredible mental resilience. Athletes train for months, honing their skills in each discipline while preparing for the exhausting transition from one sport to another. Crowds cheer them on, fueling their determination as they tackle this ultimate test of endurance. So what drives these triathletes to take on such a fierce challenge? The thrill of pushing their limits and achieving their dreams. You might be surprised by McDonald's Hamburger University. This unique institution, born in 1961, is not just about flipping burgers. It's where the future leaders of McDonald's learn the ins and outs of restaurant operations and marketing. With campuses located in Chicago, China, and Brazil, Hamburger University has become a vital training ground for anyone aiming to succeed in the fast food industry. Over 275,000 students have walked through its doors, acquiring skills that often lead them to manage McDonald's franchises worldwide. The program covers everything from customer service to supply chain management, ensuring that graduates are well-equipped to tackle the demands of running a busy restaurant. By focusing on real-world experience and effective training, Hamburger University plays a crucial role in maintaining the brand's iconic status and commitment to quality. Who knew a university could offer such tasty career opportunities? Did you know humans carry deadly sulfur for fleas? The average human body contains a surprising amount of sulfur, enough to eliminate all the fleas on a typical dog. Sulfur is an essential element that plays a crucial role in our biology. It helps create amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, and it's vital for DNA synthesis. While this element is mostly known for its strong smell and role in volcanic activity, it's present in our bodies in more ways than you might think. Now think about those pesky fleas that can irritate our pets. If a human's sulfur content could wipe them out, just imagine how powerful it is. This fact highlights the fascinating connection between our bodies and the natural world. So the next time you pet your dog, remember that all the sulfur in you could be a flea-fighting secret weapon. Isn't that wild? Believe it or not, expectations can boost performance. The Pygmalion effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that shows just how powerful our beliefs about others can be. When teachers, coaches, or even friends expect excellence from someone, that individual often rises to the occasion, performing better than they might have without those expectations. This uplifting effect happens because positive beliefs can increase motivation and self-confidence, encouraging the person to put in more effort. Interestingly, the opposite is also true. If someone is expected to fail, they might actually perform worse than their potential. Research shows that the environment and attitudes around us can shape our abilities, illustrating how crucial it is to foster supportive relationships. So think about the expectations you set for yourself and others. Could they be the key to unlocking hidden potential? Did you know 95% of the universe is missing? Scientists estimate that a staggering 95% of the universe is made up of dark matter and dark energy, two phenomena that remain largely invisible and not fully understood. This means that everything we know, from the dazzling stars in the night sky to our own planet Earth, makes up just a tiny 5% of the universe's total content. Dark matter, which does not emit light, helps hold galaxies together, while dark energy is thought to be responsible for the universe's accelerating expansion. These mysterious components challenge our understanding of physics and push scientists to explore the cosmos further. What lies beyond the stars, and why does the universe seem so full of unknown forces? The quest to uncover the secrets of dark matter and dark energy could lead to groundbreaking discoveries, reshaping our perception of reality. What if I told you George Washington had wooden teeth? This common belief isn't quite true. While he did wear dentures, they were not made of wood. In fact, his famous false teeth were crafted from a mix of materials, including ivory, gold, and even human teeth. Yes, he had dentures that incorporated teeth extracted from slaves. Washington faced dental problems for most of his life, losing many of his natural teeth before he even became president. His dentures caused discomfort and were not particularly effective, often leading him to avoid smiling in portraits. These unique false teeth symbolize Washington's struggles with health and the often overlooked story of dental care in the 18th century. So next time you think about his wooden teeth, remember the complexity behind that historical myth and the human stories intertwined in it. Can you imagine that Mars' moon is in danger? Phobos, one of the two moons orbiting Mars, is slowly but surely spiraling toward the planet. This isn't just a wild space story. Scientists predict that in about 50 million years, Phobos will reach a critical point. At that time, it might collide with Mars, creating a spectacular cosmic event. Alternatively, Phobos could disintegrate due to the immense gravitational forces of the red planet. As Phobos loses altitude, it experiences tidal forces that are causing it to slowly break apart. If you think about it, this process gives us a unique perspective on celestial mechanics and how moons interact with their planets. Imagine witnessing this dramatic change in the night sky, where a moon disappears or crashes. The fate of Phobos raises questions about the lifespan of moons in our solar system and shows us how dynamic and ever-changing our universe truly is. Can you imagine that blankets have a surprising origin? The term blanket traces back to Thomas Blank, a 14th century weaver who crafted a softer, more comfortable option than the itchy animal hides people used for warmth. Before his innovation, wool ruled the roost as the main material, serving its purpose well but often leaving users feeling a bit scratchy. Thanks to Blank's ingenuity, cozy nights became possible without the discomfort. Fast forward to today, and you'll find a rainbow of materials that keep us snugly warm, with fleece and microfiber stealing the spotlight. These modern fabrics are super soft, lightweight, and easy to care for, making them favorites in homes around the world. As you snuggle under your favorite blanket, remember the journey it took from the hands of a medieval weaver to cozy up your evenings. What will the next groundbreaking blanket look like? Believe it or not, they stole a whole bridge. In 2012, a gang in the Czech Republic pulled off a heist that left many scratching their heads. This daring group managed to take an entire 10-ton metal bridge right out of its spot. Their plan? To sell the stolen metal for scrap, which might sound bizarre but reflects a growing trend in metal theft. This audacious act happened in the town of Břeclav, where the bridge had stood for years, connecting people and places. The thieves apparently used a crane to lift the bridge, which raises lots of questions about how they pulled this off without anyone noticing. Thankfully, authorities caught on, and the gang members faced serious consequences. This incident highlighted the ongoing issue of metal theft, reminding us that even everyday structures are at risk in a world where scrap value can drive criminals to outrageous extremes. Have you ever heard of the ultimate mother-son duo? JaVale McGee and his mother, Pamela McGee, have made history as the only mother-son pair to win Olympic gold medals. Pamela, a former WNBA star, was a powerhouse on the court and represented Team USA in the 1984 Olympics, bringing back gold from Los Angeles. Meanwhile, her son JaVale has carved his own path in the world of basketball, clinching his Olympic gold with the USA men's basketball team at the 2021 Tokyo Games. This extraordinary accomplishment highlights not only their individual talents, but also the unique bond they share. Imagine the pride of a mother watching her son excel in a sport she loves. Their story inspires aspiring athletes and showcases how dedication and hard work can run in the family. Whether on the WNBA hardwood or the NBA arena, the McGees continue to shine, proving greatness can be a family affair. Believe it or not, hoverboards don't actually hover. These trendy devices, invented in 2012 by Shane Chen, a former NASA engineer, actually rely on wheels and self-balancing technology to give the illusion of floating. At first glance, it might look like a person is gliding in midair, but what's really happening is a clever use of gyroscopic sensors. These sensors detect the rider's movements, as well as their balance, and adjust the motors accordingly to move in the desired direction. When you lean forward, the hoverboard rolls ahead. Lean back, and it comes to a stop or rolls backward. This unique combination of technology makes riding a hoverboard feel like playful magic. They've gained popularity for fun and quick travel, but knowing the science behind them makes riding even cooler, don't you think? Guess what really drives gorilla reproductive health? Human birth control pills have proven to be an unexpected ally in managing the reproductive health of female gorillas in captivity. Zoos and wildlife centers utilize these pills to prevent unwanted pregnancies, especially in carefully managed breeding programs. This innovative approach highlights the fascinating similarities in reproductive physiology between humans and our closest relatives, the great apes. By using birth control, caretakers can provide better care for these majestic animals, allowing them to focus on their well-being rather than dealing with the challenges of unexpected litters. This practice not only aids in population control, but also promotes a healthier environment for both gorillas and their caregivers. Understanding how these pills work in gorillas enhances our knowledge of conservation efforts and ensures that these wonderful creatures thrive in their captive habitats. Isn't it amazing how science can bridge gaps between species? What if I told you why olive oil loves darkness? It's not merely a style choice. Storing olive oil in dark bottles is crucial for preserving its quality. Light exposure can lead to oxidation, which significantly degrades both the flavor and the nutritional benefits of the oil. When olive oil is exposed to light, it undergoes chemical changes that can make it taste rancid and diminish its health-promoting properties, like antioxidants. The dark bottles act as a shield, blocking harmful light while keeping the oil fresh and vibrant. That's why you'll often see those sleek, tinted containers on the shelves. So the next time you reach for that bottle of extra virgin olive oil, remember that it's the careful packaging that helps maintain the rich taste and health benefits you enjoy. Isn't it fascinating how a simple bottle can play such an essential role in your cooking? Let's uncover the truth about henna painting. In India, henna painting is more than just a beautiful art form. It's a cherished tradition that holds deep meaning, especially for brides. On their wedding day, brides adorn their hands and feet with intricate henna designs, which symbolize love, joy, and good fortune. This practice dates back thousands of years and is celebrated in many cultures across the country. The rich, earthy tones of henna, derived from the henna plant, create stunning visuals while also carrying cultural significance. The application of henna is often a festive occasion, where family and friends gather to celebrate, sing, and share stories. The patterns can represent various aspects of life and can even include symbols like peacocks and flowers, each conveying unique messages. So next time you see a bride glowing in henna, remember it's not just decoration, it's a vibrant celebration of love and hope for a beautiful future. Believe it or not, a hotel is offering a huge prize. To mark its 125th anniversary, the iconic Roosevelt Hotel in New Orleans has rolled out an exciting challenge. A whopping $15,000 reward awaits anyone who can return the most outrageous item ever stolen from its classy premises. Imagine a treasure hunt where the prize is not only cash, but also an extravagant 7-night stay in the hotel's luxurious presidential suite, complete with all sorts of complimentary amenities. Since the Roosevelt has a rich history and has hosted numerous high-profile guests over the years, there's no shortage of quirky stories surrounding it. Whether you've got a wild tale of something looted during Mardi Gras or a secret stash of memorabilia, this opportunity encourages creativity and nostalgia. Will you dig deep into your memory or even ask family and friends if they've ever taken something truly unique from this legendary location? Ever thought about fuel extraction breakthroughs? Researchers are diving into exciting new methods of obtaining fuel from various sources. Recently, experiments have revealed that it's possible to extract fuel from unexpected materials, pushing the boundaries of energy production and resource management. For instance, scientists are exploring ways to transform organic waste, like food scraps and agricultural residues, into usable energy. This not only helps reduce waste, but also provides a sustainable fuel source, which is crucial as we face growing energy demands. Additionally, advancements in technology are making these processes more efficient and cost-effective. Imagine a world where what we throw away fuels our cars and heats our homes. By harnessing alternative sources for fuel, we can take significant steps toward a greener future, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. These developments are not just innovative, they're vital in the fight against climate change. So what does the future hold for fuel extraction? In a world where energy sustainability is key, these breakthroughs could change everything. Did you know insects outnumber humans 1,000,000 to 1? This mind-blowing fact highlights just how diverse and plentiful insects are on Earth. Scientists have identified over 1,000,000 different species of insects, and they believe many more remain hidden in the unexplored corners of our planet. To put that into perspective, imagine there are about 200 million insects for every single human. From the tiniest ants to colorful butterflies, insects play vital roles in ecosystems as pollinators, decomposers, and food for many other animals. Their overwhelming presence influences everything from the health of our soil to the production of our food. Despite their small size, these creatures are incredibly resilient and adaptable, thriving in environments ranging from lush forests to arid deserts. The next time you see a bug, remember they are part of a vast world of life that's still being discovered, showcasing nature's endless creativity. Isn't it fascinating that so many species are out there, just waiting for us to learn about them? Hard to believe, but jaguarundis are unique cats. These fascinating felines look much more like otters than your everyday house cat. With their sleek, elongated bodies and short legs, jaguarundis have a playful appearance that sets them apart. Unlike many other cats, they can often be found watching over their territory from low branches or bushes, thanks to their agile climbing skills. One of the most surprising things about them is their vocalizations. They produce sounds that resemble bird calls, making it even harder to spot them in the wild. Found mostly in the forests and grasslands of the Americas, jaguarundis are solitary hunters, primarily feeding on small mammals and birds. Despite their elusive nature, they play a crucial role in their ecosystem by keeping prey populations in check. Aren't the secrets of nature just amazing? Here's a wild fact about brachycephalic dogs. These lovable breeds like bulldogs and pugs have unique flat faces and short skulls, making them some of the cutest pets around. However, their adorable appearance comes with serious health concerns. Due to their compressed airways, many brachycephalic dogs struggle to breathe properly, especially in hot weather or during exercise. This respiratory challenge can lead to a condition known as brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, BOS, which can be life-threatening if not treated. Because of these issues, many airlines have strict policies that prevent these pups from flying, especially during summer months. Pet owners must be aware of these challenges, ensuring they provide proper care and avoid overexertion. So while a pug's snort may melt your heart, remember to keep an eye on their health and comfort.